today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can successfully launch your business.
And to give love is to receive love.
Hi bosses, welcome back again to another video. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Matilda, and in this channel we talk about business development, entrepreneur. We share free vendors, everything as a whole, how you can be your own boss or how you can navigate life like a boss. I also recently just started a series where I share micro influencer tips. I share some platform that you can sign up for to get some brand deal. I also share some tip on how you can reach out to brand or how to respond to brand email, etc, etc. So if this is something that you are interested in, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and also share if you think it's gonna help someone. Sharing is caring, as I always say. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can successfully launch your business, specifically hair business, but you can also apply all those tips that I'm going to be giving you guys today to your clothing business, to your skincare business, any type of business that you're doing. You can actually apply all this method to your business. Before I actually go into today's video, I just want to talk about my previous video where I exposed my personal vendor to you guys, and I've actually received few messages on Instagram, and also someone comment on the video and says, oh, this vendor have a lot of Instagram page, I'm not sure which one is the vendor. Okay, this is it. It's just like when you're working in a particular company, or you're working for a particular manufacturer, or you have your own, even your own business, you have different types of departments. Let's say I call a particular company customer service. It's not always going to be the same person that's going to pick up the call. They have different people working in that department. So it might be the case that is why they have Instagram page, but please don't quote me on that. If you want the person I am using, the direct contact that I am using, you can head over to my previous video, my first vendor video, because I actually leave contact number. I will try to leave it down below in the description just in case you want to contact directly or you want to use my direct contact. If I don't, or in case I forget, please head over to my other video and have a look. You can pretty much forward it just to get that particular vendor, just in case I forget. Okay, so now I'm going to go into today's video. So today's video, as I already told you guys the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how, or I'm going to be talking about how you can successfully launch your business. This applies to any type of business, but I'm going to focus on hair business, and you can also use the same method for drop shipping. So the first thing that you want to do when launching a business, this is a must, and this is your foundation base, is the planning. Someone who failed to plan to fail. One of my favorite quotes to use. So you really want to make sure the foundation is really strong and solid. If your foundation is not strong, the building eventually is gonna fall, or your business is gonna fall. So you really want to make sure you create a very good foundation, and the planning phase is huge. It comes with a lot of things, and I've already made some dot points for you guys that you can pretty much use as a guide today. And one of these dot points is pretty much the name of the brand. This comes under the planning phase, okay, or the planning process. Of course, every business have a name, so you need to name the business. After naming the business, the second thing that you want to do is paying for the domain. You want to secure the domain straight away, because you don't want to do everything and then when you want to secure the domain, boom, it's not available. So as soon as you get a name, make sure you go on any website you're going to use. I use DYNADOT, you can use GoDaddy, and there are so many other websites that you can use to buy a domain. So go there and pay for your domain so you can secure your domain. After securing your domain, you want to create your website. Website is also very important. It makes your business professional. You don't want people to be sending you message by DM. You really want people to go on your website. When someone messages you on your DM like, oh, I want this, refer them to your website, because it keeps your business professional and no familiarity. As soon as they say, oh, can I buy this from you, refer them to your website, just to keep that professional boundary. If you want to give them discount, you can always send them, okay, this is a discount code for 20% off your checkout. But just to make it very, very professional, you can pretty much use bigcartel, Shopify, or Square Online, or there are so many Wix, I think it's called Wix. There are so many website hosts that you can use to pretty much create your website, and they are really, really easy to use because it's already made. All you need to do is put the product, upload your picture, and also write your description and your price, and boom, your website is live and running. And then after creating the website, then you want to register for your social media platform. Very, very important, which includes your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, and then most importantly, your TikTok. Please, when you're creating social media, don't overlook TikTok. I've seen people make millions of dollars on TikTok, and TikTok community is so helpful when it comes to business. So make sure you register for TikTok as well. And then after you register for your social media, then you want to buy your wholesale. The reason why I'm putting this really, really down, because you want all of those things to be ready before you buy wholesale. If you're doing drop shipping, make sure you contact your supplier or your vendor and be like, hey, I've been launching my business the 12th of December. Please, I want you to have enough stock, so on my launch day, when I receive some orders, I will send them through to you and you can ship them out to my customer. Or if you're buying and keeping the inventory, or you have a store, make sure at this point you already start buying and keeping the product, okay? After that, you want to create as much content as you can. The reason why, because you're going to be posting them. Let's say you're launching next month, so at this point you need to start posting. So let's say you're posting every week, telling people about the business. You want to keep people eager, or you want to build the anticipation. You want people to actually buy this product. You posting once in a week or every 2 weeks before your launch date, it's gonna really, really help your business. And also people are gonna be like, yes, I want to buy, I want to buy. They'll be in a hurry when you launch. So it is really, really important for you to create as much content as you can, so that you can have enough to upload before the launch date. Now let's go to the second phase, or number 2 of the launching process. Okay, now you're going to think about the packaging or the branding. It is very, very important for you to brand yourself and also have a really, really nice packaging. I'm gonna tell you why. So the packaging is a form of advertisement or advertisement. It's pretty much a free advertisement for your business, because maybe upon delivery someone might see the packaging and be like, oh, I want to buy that product. Or what are they selling? You know, a lot of us buy all this luxurious brand, Gucci, LVs, Dior, just because of the luxury unboxing. Like, you just want to have that experience, because by the time that you receive the package, they have the mailing box, and then you have to have the main box, and then after you have the main box, you have the dust bag, and then after the dust bag, there are all these heaps of paperwork. Like, it's just the feeling, like the unboxing process just makes everything exciting. So you want to make sure your branding or your packaging is really, really, it doesn't have to be luxurious, but you know, something that someone is looking forward to, you know, to buy from. And when you even post it on your social media, like whilst you are doing the posting or the content posting, just by that you get a lot of people waiting just to buy, to feel, or to have that experience. And also based on the branding, that's how you're going to pretty much create your content, which is under the planning process. Because on creating the content, you want to know how you're going to be posting your Instagram feed. A lot of brands these days have a particular aesthetic that they actually use for their social medias. So you having a content to post, you already know what your pretty much your aesthetic is, and then your branding and packaging which also just align with your aesthetics. And now the third phase is pretty much the announcement phase. As I've already told you, you already create your social media, you have your website, you have your domain, you pretty much have enough content, you have your packaging. Now it's the announcement phase. So with the announcement phase, there's something called sign up email. So you can pretty much add your link to your website where people can sign up to receive an email when your website is live or the dates that you'll be launching. So some people will actually sign up, some people will not. That is why you need to keep posting on your social media. You need to post every now and then, because at that point people are going to be saving their money, and you posting is just a reminder that they should know that, oh, the date is coming, this is how it's going to look like. You just keeping them, you know, you just keep the flame burning, you just keep it going, keep their anticipation burning, like, so they want to buy so bad, they just want to experience it, like the packaging, wow, the product, wow, everything is just wow. So you really want to make sure you keep posting, keep sharing your story. If you have to host some live, do some, you know, some activities and so on. This leads me to the next phase, which is the pre-launch phase. With the pre-launch phase, it's pretty much you posting in a story, asking questions, ask people what they want to see or what they're expecting, interact with your audience, try to ask as much questions as you can. If you can go live as regular as possible. So if you already post on your social media platform, which is on the third phase, and now you are pre-launching, which is like you have to talk to your audience. At this point, you are building enough audience because you have been posting, your friends have been sharing, your family has been sharing. So at this point, you want to start engaging or talking to your customer, asking questions, do poll on your Instagram story, put question on the caption when you post. And then at this point, I guess a lot of people already have a mental cut on their head. They already know what they want, they already know which product they're going to buy first, to experience your customer service, how fast your shipping is going to be, how the product is going to be. Make sure that first order, try your best to do the best packaging, because that is how you're going to maintain your customer. But if you do bad, or if you send them bad quality, then that's how you're going to lose your customer. I've already mentioned this to you guys before. One bad customer can ruin an entire business. Because if I buy from you, I have a terrible experience, I'm going to tell my friend not to buy from you. She's going to tell her friend is going to tell her colleague at work. The news is going to circulate, and boom, you're not going to get any sales. So make sure you give them a very, very good experience. And also, as I said, on the pre-launch, that's why you're going to ask questions, so you know what to change or what you need to fix or what people are expecting. The pre-launch is pretty much going to help you out to see things that you need to fix, or things that you need to change, or things that you need to work on. The next phase is the launching. Yay! It is time for us to launch our business. It is time for us to launch this business. We have done so much. We have planned, create website, buy domain. We have done what is it called, packaging. We have done the pre-launch. Now it is the launching of the business. It's pretty much the Christmas party night. People have saved their best dress just to attend Christmas dinner. That is the best time. So people have already saved some space in their stomach for the perfect dessert, which is pretty much the launch date. It is quite exciting, but it can also get a little bit complicated and also stressful. That is why I go back to the planning phase. All those things that you have put in place is going to help you out, like packaging, you having enough inventory, or if you're doing drop shipping, you already communicate with your vendor. This is why it's going to help you out, and it's going to come in handy, because you don't know what to expect. You might get 1,000 sales and like boom, you start thinking, oh my god, I don't have enough. Or you start calling your vendor and be like, oh sorry, we don't have enough product. Oh sorry, we don't have enough of this hair. That is why you want to give an alert to your vendor, or you really want to buy your enough product and keep them in your store if you're buying inventory. On the launch day, you want to do like a promo, let's say like a game, someone can win something. Just make it fun. Go live on the launch day, and make sure you let them know on the pre-launch that, oh, I'll be doing a live on the launch day, and also I'll be doing a game so people can win themselves something. People are gonna come on the live. Like, people love free stuff. Maybe it's only one person that you're gonna give something to, but people will still come. The fact that they have already said, oh, it's free product, people are going to show up. So make sure you create something exciting. Be creative. Think about something on the launch day that you can do, that you know even yourself. If someone is launching something and they mention that thing, you're going to go on the live. So make sure you create something exciting, something fun that people can join your live on the launch day. Last but not the least, which is the important, very, very important, is after launch. which a lot of people ignore. A lot of people like, oh wow, I've launched my business, I've already sold $10,000. Some people will sell $100,000, some people will sell $200,000, some people will sell $20,000. And then after the launch day, you start thinking, what am I gonna do? I've run out of plans. Like, seriously, everything I've done, like, how am I gonna keep having these sales? Because you're not gonna have the same sales every day. Don't have high hopes, don't have high expectation if you haven't put the plan in place. This is why a lot of business just completely give up, because when they have 200 sales on the launch date and then they don't receive sales after 1 week, after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 0 sales, they sound like, oh, what's going on? That is why you need the after launch plan. After you launch the business, don't just relax, be like, oh, this is it, I've launched, everything is fine, it's gonna keep running. No sis, no bro. That is when you want to be more consistent. That is when you want to put in more work. This is when the work actually begins. It is very, very important, because if you go ghost, or if you just disappear thinking your business is going to keep selling to 10 or 15 orders a day, it doesn't work like that. The more you show up, the more sales you make. When it comes to business, the more time you put in, the more money you make. It's not a 9-to-5 job where, you know, you go to work, if you don't have something to do today, as long as you are in the office, they're gonna pay you. No, this is a business. The more time and the more effort you put in, the more money you make. That is how business works. The first thing that you need to put in place for after launch is enough content to keep the engagement going. It is very, very important. The second thing that you need to put in place after launch is consistency. Stay consistent on all your platforms, because it's gonna help out your business. The next thing that you want to do is reach out without ego. It is very, very important. Ask your customer, make sure you take note of some of the first order that you have received. Ask them about the experience, tell them to leave reviews, reach out, like, how was it, did you like it, how was the, you know, if it's the hair, how was the hair, what do you think about the hair? Ask questions, ask your friend, ask your family that support your business, ask for their opinion, and use that to do more improvements, to fix what you need to fix or what you need to change. Use the criticism and make the best out of it. That is when the last thing comes in, which is have a system in place for growth. So you act without ego. People will tell you what they think. People will tell you, oh, it was fine, but can you please change this, or can you work on this? That is why you need to have space for growth and be like, okay, I've heard what they say, let me write it down and see what I can do to change this. So pretty much I'm going to wrap this video here. I hope it is helpful. If it is, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share, and also make sure you turn on your post notification so you don't miss an upload from me. Stay blessed, stay safe, peace and love.